All right, folks, hello and welcome back to the Adam Irish Experience. We're about to get underway here with match number 2 of 3. As we'll be seeing Deewee go now up against Lokenze in DAS League Division 3. Current standings are here. Lokenze is 5 points clear, of Deewee with a match in hand. And a win here for Lokenze would be absolutely massive when it comes to that race for the automatic promotion spots. Well, Deewee hoping for a win here to keep hopes of finishing in and around the top 4 alive. So this should be a really interesting match here, really fun match, really pivotal match in this season. Seed is going to be 418, C 45. That's 418, C for Charlie 45. Battle of the Iberia Champs is correct. Match of a lifetime here. Deewee is ready, just waiting on Lokenze. And both players are ready with the same seed. Let's get this underway. For game number 1 of this DAS League Season 5 Div 3 match, it's Deewee, it's Lokenze. Let's get underway here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So away we go again, second match of 3 for this stream. As we return to the DAS League Division 3, it's Deewee playing his last match of the season versus Lokenze playing their penultimate match of the season. We'll go ahead and introduce the two players. Left-hand side, DAS player from Finland, PB of 1.246 million points. As mentioned in the introduction by Lokenze, this is going to be a battle of the Iberia champions. Deewee was the winner of CTWC Iberia 2023. A result that was a huge upset when it came to the community. Beat Luis by 3-1 in a match where Deewee was, of course, the heavy underdog in that match. Not really missed out on the playoffs in DAS League Season 3. And now hoping to keep hopes of trying to get up to Div 2 alive. It is Deewee. And on the right-hand side, from Spain, with an overall DAS PB, according to the leaderboard, is at least of a 1,078,950. Currently 70th in the world in the DAS Elos with a 1698, which makes them the favorite for this match. It is Lokenze. Currently lead is with Deewee, narrowly by 119. Lokenze now takes the lead with that Tetris 127. But it has been a very rough start for our players initially. Oh, and Deewee with a couple bad hangs here. Oh, another square hang. Deewee is going to top out here at 165. Lokenze has a chase down. And the target is going to be 166. But with how rough this seat has been when it comes to the timing and the sequence overall, we'll see if Lokenze can get this done. I mean, it's still relatively low on the board. Just needs 166. Lokenze looks to be okay here. 3 burns would do it. Just needs 35 points. 166 will do it. There it is. Lokenze is good for game number 1. GG's. Of course, Lokenze was the Iberia champion last year. So it's the 2023 winner versus the 2025 winner here. Yeah, taking a look at the RNG there. I mean, because they have input and hertz on, we can't see the exact statistics on it, but that was rough. I could see it. Players ready for game 2. We'll count them down for 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Setting up a really aggressive, dirty Tetris here. Does get the bar for it, but board is going to be left in a little bit of a state here. That hole in column 1, row 5 especially going to be a bit troublesome, but we'll take a burn here. Lokenze is now ahead by 90,000 points. It's 247 to 337 here. Simul Tetris both players. Tetris Lokenze 406. Ooh, missed rotation of the S piece there for Lokenze. Deewee will get a Tetris 352. Lokenze 464. Nice S spin there, or Z spin there for Lokenze. And a good adjustment for that Z piece for the tuck, but oh, loses Das and hangs a bar there in column 8. It's not anything that's going to be fatal, but Lokenze is getting droughted here now at the worst possible time. It's 398 to 470. But some good burns here. Nice bar down column 9. And it looks like Lokenze may very well get out of this. Thumbs up to the camera. Gonna be pretty pleased about it. Deewee's in trouble, but takes an emergency triple. Lokenze has the board covered here again. Deewee goes into 19 at 431. Lokenze is going to thumb down as he tops out at 478. Deewee isn't a chase down. Target is 479. The Tetris will do it. Takes a triple. You couldn't count to 4? Okay. And 479, there it is. Deewee ties up the set here. It's 1-1. So Deewee, good for game 2. All right, both players now ready for game 3. Count it down to see who can break the tie in this match in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Lokenze with a left well Tetris here. And of course, this is a Das match, but I would be a pretty bad promoter of my own events if I wasn't going to mention my own events. Lokenze finished in 4th place at the most recent AIE Online. Defeated players likes of Robin and O, as well as this and that in the top 6. Only went out to eventual bronze medalist Tugi. A thumbs up there for Lokenze. 123 for Deewee, 108 for Lokenze. So Deewee with the early lead here. And who knows, maybe we'll see Lokenze at a AIE Live at some stage in the future. AIE Live 2, I'm hoping to get announced by next week in terms of when the exact date is going to be. I mean, I know probably what the date's going to be. I was initially waiting on CTUK and CTWC DAS, but I think waiting for those guys to announce anything is going to be... Basically, I'll be a skeleton by then, so I'm just going to announce it, and if I have to change the date, I have to change the date, but... I'm just waiting for the venue to confirm that they're available on the date that I've selected. And if they are, then cool, I can announce everything and start getting stuff together for it. 265 for Deewee, 163 for Lokenze, so Deewee now with a 100,000 point lead here on this game. Lokenze is going for a delayed burn here, but now left with some holes in the stack, so won't be able to get a Tetris ready anytime soon. Need to try to get this cleaned up, but a lot more holes forming, and this is becoming pretty untenable for Lokenze, who tops out. At 167, Deewee is good for game 3. Breeze says CTWC DAS is getting announced 2 weeks before, like 2 weeks before CTUK, or 2 weeks before the tournament. I assume but 2 weeks before CTUK does. Because those are the 2 events that are going to be pretty close to each other, I'd imagine. Because they usually happen within about a week or 2 of each other, so. If it's 2 weeks before, that's like so stupid. 2 weeks before it happens? If that happens, then that's like the stupidest thing. I doubt it'll happen. I'm sure it'll get announced soon. Players ready to go for game number 4. Seeds are good. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Condensed Iron saying 2 days before the tournament, the German player who lives closest will be the new DAS World Championship. I couldn't tell you who's local to Cologne. I mean, for what I've heard, I don't think it's going to be in Cologne or Experion this year because they've been having trouble getting a venue. Like, Experion's just playing... Well, not playing hardball, but, like, they just can't get the dates. So, I don't think it'll be in Experion, which sucks, because Experion's such a good venue. But, you know... It's fine. Nice T-spin there for Deewee, but it won't burn anything. Both players starting out with bits of rough boards, but Deewee more so, especially. Bar dependency here in column 3 for Deewee. Can he find something to plug in there? Gets a J, but needs an L or a J. Now needs a J. Oh, that's a bad handling of a T-piece there. Does get an S over. Deewee is staying alive. But Lokenze has the early lead here. 54k to Deewee's 33. But Deewee is doing a very good job at getting this burnt down so far. The question is, will that continue? Just about gets that Z over. This is great survival, and Deewee's got the well open. And it looks like Deewee is good here. Amazing dig from Deewee. It was looking like it was going to be over, especially after the hang of the T-piece, but... sensational DAS and sensational recovery. Manchester looking more attractive by the day. I mean, again, from what I hear and what I've been told, by asking Brendan at CT Scotland is it's not... C2K will probably not be in Manchester. They're looking at venues in Liverpool, which, I mean, Liverpool's like not that far at all from Manchester. I can get there in about 45 minutes, but Manchester is a great place. But like Liverpool's a nice city as well. I've been to Liverpool a few times, but that's what I've heard, is that it's probably not going to be in Manchester because they can't get the old venue anymore, because the old venue is closed down or been rebranded or whatever, and it's not really going to be an accommodating place anymore. And they can't find anywhere else in Manchester for the dates, which, I mean, I can find it pretty easily, so I don't know why, but yeah, I wouldn't mind Liverpool because it's going to be similar travel times for people, and it's like north, but not too north. And I've been. Liverpool's lovely. 134 for Deewee, 247 for Lokenze, who needs to win this game to stay alive in the match. Next match scheduled in for this stream will be coming out of CTL, as we're going to be seeing This and That take on Scamper. Yeah, exactly. W Transport for Wales. Nice adjustment of the long bar there for Deewee. But Lokenze continuing to surge ahead here, 100,000 point plus lead. He just came back as C2K moving. From what I hear, Maisie, probably. I asked Brendan, or we asked, a couple of us asked Brendan and a couple others who were running it. From what I hear, and from what I've been told by Brendan, they can't get the old venue anymore, which we knew. And it's looking like it's probably going to be in Liverpool. That's what we've been told. Oh, misdrop of the J for Deewee, hung it, trying to get it over into 1, 2, 3. Does get a Tetris, but this board is looking very lopsided, but has burnt down enough to maybe try to go for a roof burn, but I think we'll probably need a few more burns before he's able to do that, and Deewee will get it, but doesn't get that burn. That T is going to be a ghost burn, unfortunately, and it's actually going to take a while before Deewee's going to be able to get there and get column 3 back open, but we'll do so with a few burns. But Lokenze now up to 140,000 point lead, 345 for Deewee, 487 for Lokenze. I will say this much, though. Deewee, or not Deewee, AIE Live is definitely going to be in Manchester. That's for sure. No doubt about that. So if you need a Manchester tournament, then there you go. AIE Live will get you covered. 380 for Deewee, 535 for Lokenze. And now both players into the 19 speeds. Early shift there for Lokenze. For sure, Maisie. It's probably not... I'll invite people, but it won't be an invitational. Like, people can just show up and play. Like, I'm going to cap gold bracket at 16 people, but I probably will have a last chance qualifier if more than 16 people show up. but it is only going to be one bracket. 502 for Deewee, 588 for Lokenze. There's one day gaming convention in Liverpool, but it probably won't be a one day on a Wednesday. Yeah, I'm not going with the Liverpool venue. I don't drive, so getting equipment over to Liverpool would be a bit rough. I'm looking at places near my area. Oh, early shift there for Deewee with the C piece, and it's gonna top out. At 5:34, Lokenze will take us to game 5. Game 5, of course, is the Guinness game. We'll make it a non-alcoholic beverage should Lokenze win, of course. Like, we'll just empty out the Guinness and, like, fill it up with, like, Coke or something. Maybe Diet Coke. Yeah, both of you were having kind of a rough time there in 19 to 21 or 20 to 21. Both players ready now for game 5. It's the Guinness game. Winner takes all. In this DAS League Season 5 Div 3 match, it's Deewee, it's Lokenze. This is a pivotal game for both players' seasons. We're going to count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. What's my opinion on Guinness Nitro Surge? That's a thing? I might need to cop that. I didn't even know they made Nitro Surges of Guinness. Deewee starting out with a bit of a rough board here. Lokenze also with some holes in the stack, but I would say with a better accommodating stack than Deewee currently has. Currently, Lokenze leads 75k to Deewee's 35. Oh, misdrop of the S piece there for Deewee. Oh, hangs the L, trying to swing it around for a flat burn or for a skim, and Deewee is going to be done at 38k. Unfortunate that the slider has to end like this, but it will be Lokenze who gets game 5 and will win this set by 3 games to 2. Congratulations to Lokenze. A massive win for Lokenze when it comes to the race for promotion. And that has nearly guaranteed Lokenze automatic promotion there. Is already guaranteed of at least a playoff spot with that win. Still has one more match to go, but that is going to be Deewee's season coming to an end there. We'll go ahead and refresh the table. And now as things stand, Lokenze second place on 33 points, 12 points clear of RXS, who is the next most likely person to go up. Deewee still has a mathematical shot of finishing within the playoff spots, but is really going to need results to go his way for that to happen. Sitting with an 8% chance of making the top 4. But with a lot of players who could very well overtake him here. Anyway, we're going to go on another 5 or so minute intermission here. When we come back, it will be CTL Division 3A, as we're going to be seeing this and that taking on Scamper. in the division. So don't go anywhere. Actually, we'll probably do a little bit more than 5 minutes because this was for 18:30. So let me go ahead. Let's do 8 minutes. We'll do 8 minutes. When that timer hits 0, it'll be our next match. Hello, Scamper. All right. See you guys in a few minutes. We're going to go on ad break.